Hello, and welcome to our third video health tip. Today we're going to be talking about posture and neutral position. And you hear me talk about that a lot in the exercise videos about being in proper posture. So we're going to take a model of our disc, a model of our spinal cord and show you just what's going on there. So we've got our model, and you see that it's not straight, and it's not severe curves, kyphosis or lordosis. It's not severe. It's nice, small S curve. So you have your inner cervical curve, your outer thoracic curve, and your inner lumbar curve. And when your back is in this position, it's going to be the healthiest. It's going to be the strongest. It's going to be the most flexible. And also, being in this position, you're going to have less compression and less shearing and rotating forces on your back. And to get into this position, some simple ways to get into this, get into the proper back position, because you're moving around a lot. You're not always going to be in perfect form. But just some simple tips. One is to, if you're kind of slouching a little bit, just lift your chest. Lift your chest, put you in a good position. Another way to do that, say I'm kind of slouching down, put your shoulder blades into your back pocket. Oh. All of a sudden you come up. Another way, we can do it a lot of times now, especially with the phones, we're on the phones a lot. We call this text neck. And we're down like this a lot. Boom, boom, boom. And that's putting that cervical spine in a bad position. So what we're going to do, we're going to think of our head, think of a little string, pulling my head up towards the sky, up towards the ceiling. So, boom, just lift that head up, boom, and that puts you in a better position. So what we want to do, we want to keep those discs. The discs are the little shock absorbers, the little pads in between each vertebrae. And we want to keep those discs nice and neutral like this. When they start to pinch in the front and pull back, if you're down too much like this all the time, or you're too much to the side like that, those discs aren't neutral like that. Your discs are healthiest and they're the safest when they're in this position. So some other wonderful benefits of being in correct form or neutral position is, one, it keeps the bones and joints in correct alignment. Everything's lined up properly. It decreases the normal wearing of the joint surfaces. And for example, why they do that, for your tires, they rotate your tires, and when they rotate the tires, they're in better position. They're not going to wear in certain areas. Decreases the stress on your ligaments and tendons. And with ligaments, that's connective tissue that bind bone to bone. They create the joint. Your tendons, that's connective tissue that bind muscle to bone. So it's going to be less stress on those. That's very, very important. Prevents the spine from becoming fixed in abnormal positions. You might have seen sometimes older folks, they call it Dowager's hump, where they're hunched over like that. And the back got fixed in that position. There's not much they can do about that now. So you got to be really careful to keep good posture throughout your lifetime. And you're going to be less fatigued, so you can have more energy to do things because your body's moving in a more efficient manner. There's going to be less strain and overuse problems when you're in proper form. Less back and muscle pain. Remember, the leading cause of back pain is poor posture. You're going to have a more efficient blood flow, really important. So your blood pressure is going to be a little lower. Your heart rate's going to be be a little lower. Very valuable for you. And lastly, it's going to create a better appearance. So what looks better, this or this? Boom. It's going to make you look better. It's going to make you feel better by being in good position, neutral posture, neutral position. Again, I'd like to thank you folks, and remember to stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. See you next week.